Okay, so we are going to break down how to fix this serving step by step. The first thing I see is her toss. We want to toss with one hand if we're doing a standing float serve. So show me already. So show me your ready position. That's it. And we have this arm back and high. This hand is out because we're going to contact the ball right there. Arm straight, and our weight is on our back foot. Our left foot is in front. Okay, so that's the first step. Let's do some reps like that. Go ahead. So start there. And we haven't gone over anything else yet. We're just practicing her ready position. Already looks much better. Just that good ready position. Weight on the back foot, elbow up high, tossing with one hand. Now the next thing that I'm noticing is she's shifting her back foot right when she tosses. You see that little shift of the back foot? We want to eliminate that. So we just talked about fixing that back foot, and she's already doing it. She's a great student. We see that this right foot is just going up onto the toe, or it's just dragging forward. That's where we can, with that, we can get more power out of our hips and our body if she just drags that back foot or just goes up onto her toe. Next thing we're going to talk about is her toss and where her toss needs to be. I teach about 2 feet out of the hand, and we want it to go and graze the right hip and land right inside the left foot. So she's doing a test where she's tossing to see where the ball lands. See how that's hitting her chest? So our toss needs to be out in front over our hitting shoulder. That's a great toss. And see how it's just grazing that hip bone and where her arm is, her right arm is. So that's what we want. And she's doing a good weight transfer from back foot to front foot. All right, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is her contact point when she's actually contacting the ball. We like to do a whip where she whips and leaves that hand out, basically waving at the wall. That was one that she just did. Okay, so we've talked about the contact point. So point where you're supposed to be hitting the ball. Yeah, right there on the heel. I know other people say hit in that pocket, hit this horseshoe. We train just the heel of the hand, okay? That's where we want to be hitting that ball. And we have a nice strong whip. And we hold our palm out and wave at the wall. Yes, that's it. This is to teach us good technique. Obviously, we don't have to wave for serving tougher. Our arm can come down, but our wrist never breaks when we do this. Good, so this is all the elements. You can grab another ball. This is all the elements we've talked about. We've gone from, toes to the head of what we need to do as far as the elements of a good float serve. One thing that I would add is if your player is not getting enough power, we add a step into this. So we're going to do right, toss, left, hit. So we've talked about how to get more power if we're just learning how to overhand serve. So we're adding a step in. So we say for right-handers, right, toss, left, hit. And hopefully we get a little bit more momentum in our serve, and that will help get that ball over the net. If we haven't developed our whip yet with our hitting arm, we rely on our body to help get that ball over the net. So that's an option. Again, for younger or kids just learning how to serve, we do that. We add that step in there if needed.